Once upon a very ordinary Tuesday morning in a perfectly average American suburb, two not-so-ordinary dogs were about to make history. I'm talking Amazon Prime history. Meet Bella, a golden retriever with the soul of a hacker, the curiosity of a toddler, and the appetite of a sumo wrestler. And her best friend, Dory, a tiny, long, dangerously clever dachshund who could melt hearts, bend rules, and once successfully stole an entire Thanksgiving turkey by simply looking cute. They were partners in crime, or, at least, in snacks. Together, they had raided every trash can within a 3-block radius. They had shared pizza crusts, conquered peanut butter jars, and even pulled off the infamous lasagna incident of 2023. But nothing compared to what was about to happen that fateful Tuesday morning. The day began like any other. Sunshine poured through the blinds. The mail truck groaned down Maplewood Street. Somewhere, a lawnmower started its eternal battle against the grass. Inside the Miller household, their human, Dave, was working from home, which meant coffee, chaos, and, most importantly, a laptop left unattended. Dave had gone to the kitchen for just 1 minute, one single minute. And in that 60-second window, destiny struck. Bella's eyes locked onto the open laptop screen. The bright Amazon homepage gleamed like a portal to infinite snacks. Dory's nose twitched. "Plus," she whispered dramatically, that's where humans get the good stuff. Bella tilted her head. "You mean toys?" "Untoward." "No," Dory said, eyes wide with sacred hunger. "Bacon." For a moment they both sat there in silence, as if hearing the word had summoned a holy vision of crispy perfection. Bella's stomach growled. Dory drooled. Up. Then, as if possessed by the spirit of Jeff Bezos himself, Bella placed one paw gently on the keyboard. Click. Click. Search bar. Elves spaked. She typed, slowly but confidently, bacon. Dory leaned closer. "Type. Thick-cut hickory smoked. That's the good stuff, though. And don't forget, free shipping." Bella pressed enter. A glorious gallery of bacon appeared, shining like the gates of heaven. 5 minutes later, after some intense sniff-based decision-making, they did it. Click. Order placed. 40 pounds, premium, thick-cut, hickory smoked. With 1-day shipping. Somewhere in Seattle, an Amazon warehouse worker probably asked, "Who needs this much bacon?" The answer, 2 geniuses with tails. After what felt like 10 dog years, they reached the counter. The postal clerk, Marge, peered over the counter with the face of someone who'd seen too much bureaucracy for one lifetime. "Can I help you?" Bella barked once. Deep, commanding, professional. Dory proudly placed a crumpled Amazon receipt on the counter, complete with paw prints. Marge blinked. "You're Trell. Here for package number 43782B? Bella nodded. Marge checked the label. 40 pounds of bacon? Dory's eyes widened. "Oof," she said, which translated to yes, and make it quick before I faint. That evening, under the soft glow of a porch light, the 2 dogs gathered like masterminds in a heist movie. Bella had drawn a blueprint, a bunch of paw prints on a napkin, showing the route to the post office. Dory wore a pair of pink sunglasses and a tiny hoodie that said, "Emotional Support Sausage." Bella strapped on her service dog vest, which, for the record, she may have acquired from eBay. Operation Bacon Retrieval was a go. At sunrise, they set out on foot, or paw. Bella led the way with the confidence of a military general. Dory trotted beside her, carrying a stolen shopping list that she claimed was evidence of professionalism. The journey was long and perilous. They crossed puddles, dodged bicycles, resisted the temptation to chase a suspiciously fluffy squirrel, and even snuck past a coffee shop where someone yelled, "Hey, whose dogs are these?" But nothing could stop them. The scent of bacon guided them like a compass of pure desire. Finally, they reached the Maplewood post office. It loomed tall and bureaucratic, a fortress of fluorescent lights and slow lines. Inside, chaos reigned. People sighed. Phones buzzed. A toddler cried because his balloon touched the ceiling. Bella and Dory trotted in, tails high. Instant attention. Dove came out. Phones came out. "Oh my gosh, look at the dogs," said one lady. Are they together? Another asked. Bella ignored them. She was on a mission. Lines. Dory, however, stole a lollipop from the toddler. No regrets. After what felt like 10 dog years, they reached the counter. The postal clerk, Marge, peered over the counter with the face of someone who'd seen too much bureaucracy for one lifetime. Can I help you? Bella barked once. Deep, commanding, professional. Dory proudly placed a crumpled Amazon receipt on the counter, complete with paw prints. Marge blinked. You're Trell. Here for package number 43782B? Bella nodded. Marge checked the label. 40 pounds of bacon? Dory's eyes widened. Oof, she said, which translated to yes, and make it quick before I faint. 10 minutes later, after Marge called 3 supervisors, a manager reviewed security footage, and the whole staff debated the legality of dogs picking up mail. The decision came down. Technically, nowhere in the USPS handbook does it say that dogs can't collect bacon. So, with great hesitation, Marge slid the heavy box across the counter. Bella grabbed the handle with her teeth. Dory jumped on top like a conquering queen. They strutted out the door in slow motion. Music played in their heads at least. Something heroic. Maybe, Eye of the Tiger. Dory raised her paw dramatically. Make way for the bacon queens! By nightfall, 20 pounds of bacon had vanished. The remaining 20 were buried in strategic backyard locations. One under the rosebush, one under Dave's car tire, one inside Dory's favorite slipper, for emergencies. When Dave came home, the scene was legendary. Grease stains on the walls, wrappers everywhere. 2 dogs lying flat on their backs, bellies round as balloons, pretending to be asleep. Dave froze. Alexa blinked. Alexa, he said slowly, cancel Amazon Prime. Bella cracked one eye open. Dory let out the most satisfied burp in canine history. Outside, the mailman drove by, saw the curtains twitch, and whispered, not again. And that, my friends, is how 2 very determined dogs broke the internet and the diet industry, all in 1 week. But little did they know their next delivery would make the bacon job look like amateur hour. Because somewhere deep in the Amazon algorithm, an automatic, frequently bought together suggestion had just been triggered. 40 pounds of bacon plus 1 inflatable kiddie pool. And Bella just clicked Add to Cart. Stay tuned for the next adventure, the Backyard Bacon Spa.